Hello, 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 good people. I know. I didn't schedule no live, y'all. What y'all talking about? I just popped myself on up here. I sure did. So whoever is out here on the YouTube streets, y'all come on in. Come on in. I ain't even let nobody know I was popping on up here. But I said, you know what? I'm pop up here and y'all might hear me go get silent or quiet throughout the live, but it is what it is. So y'all come on up in here, join the live to catch the vibe. Hey, Miss Sonya, girl, we are back, girl. Yes, girl, I'm up in here, child. I just said let me pop on and get the running off at the mouth, child. I ain't even tell nobody. I ain't even text nobody, honey. I said let me see what the good people doing on the YouTube street. Hold on, though. Hey, Miss Paula, she says, hello, everyone. Miss Paula, where you been at, girl? Honey bunny, where you been? I needs to know because y'all already know I'm a little bit of nosy. Child, happy Monday afternoon, y'all. Happy Monday cheerings. Y'all know what? I said, let me pop on up here, try to get my lives in, girl. Y'all know I was sick and stuff the other day because I was up there trying to be greedy, child. But I was hungry, y'all. They almost tried to take the girl out. I don't know why they tried to take me out. But y'all let me know if y'all can hear me pretty good, child. We up in here running off at the mouth. Miss Sonya, my mom, she says, hello, Paula. Yes, y'all. Thank you, Miss Sonya, for popping in. I greatly appreciate you. And prayers up to you still, as always, Miss Sonya and your family. We are praying up over here, honey. But yeah, y'all, we about to get on up in here. Y'all seen what did y'all seen the thumbnail? It says chat time, a little this and a little that. What y'all talking about? Miss Maria says, hey y'all, good evening. Hey, Miss Maria, girl. Hey, Miss Maria, my mod. Let's see here. Miss Paula says, I've been missing your live, taking a break. Well, Miss well, who did say that? Miss Paula, I got sick last week, girl. The phone about to drove me crazy. Don't y'all come here telling me how I'm talking because I know how I'm talking and I want to talk that way and it is just fine because that's how I choose to talk. I'm talk like I want to talk. That part right there. But yeah, girl, I had got my phone was driving me crazy over the last couple of weeks, and then when I had to go down there to the Carolinas to get this stupid phone checked on or whatever, then I got some food and I've been sick ever since Friday, girl. My stomach still ain't back up to par, but it's getting better and all of that. But yeah, y'all synced it, Miss Candy. Oh my goodness, see, let me tell y'all something. Y'all always listen to your good intuition. Miss Candy, where have you been? Because you know I'm nosy. I just asked about you today because I ain't synced you in a minute. Miss Candy about to get me out. She gonna be like, I ain't synced you either. Miss Candy, hey girl, hey, welcome. Miss Saint says, hi, Candy. Miss Candy, what you been doing? You know I called you out today. I asked the people down in the chat, I said, where is Candy? Because I'm about to send the folk at her. Child, I started a new job. I listened to you today. Yeah, Miss. See, child, y'all better learn to pay attention to your good intuition. Shout out to Miss Candy for the new job. Yay! Where my thing at? Where my thing at, y'all? I ain't on that device I'm normally on, child. Don't y'all come up in here rushing me either. I know that. Let me see here. Found it. Found it. Look at you. You and Miss Maria. I'm gonna need y'all to go somewhere and sit down. Did you see that great minds think alike? Miss Candy, I told the good people earlier today. Did you hear me? Girl, I think I had caught some poison or something in them. Oh, I see. I didn't even supposed to tell you that. I be forgetting, Miss Candy. I ain't gonna be telling you too much. You about to get on me. I ain't about to do it. I'm gonna read this comment here. She says, I went to the New Edition and Boys to Men concert and the song My Candy Girl song. Girl, come on through it. Candy Girl. You are my world. Your love so sweet. You knocked me off my feet. Girl, I know you was rocking up in there. Did you think about me when that girl? Sounds like you got a little food poisoning, Miss Candy. I want no more good. I'm not up to 100% yet, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, honey, it was hurting so bad. I ain't want to talk. I ain't want nobody to say my name. I ain't no want nobody to say my initials. I ain't want nothing. I just needed my stomach needed peace and quiet. But they did say that something about a stomach bug or something was going on around. Girl, I can't see nothing. Let me put these glasses back on. I know I can't see. Miss Candy, we glad you got a new job. And Miss Candy, Miss Sonya, did you hear Miss Sonya lost her dad? Um, and we've been praying, praying, praying. Just stay hydrated. Did you vomit or girl? I've been having like diarrhea real bad, but other than that, I just need some. I just needs to be relieved, honey. I don't like throwing up. Throwing up makes me throw up. Y'all heard that? Throwing up makes me throw up. That is crazy. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Miss Maria says that Candy, congrats. Yes, congratulations, Miss. She know we always so proud of her. Look here, don't y'all come up in here because we chatting now and being might be a little bit of messy and stuff, but don't y'all be rushing me because I might be like, y'all hold on for a minute. I'll be right back. Y'all hold on for a minute. And that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Who down here rushing me? Let's see here. Who rushing me? Miss Sexy Diva, hey, baby sister Ma, what's popping in the desert? Says Miss Maria. Yes, I'm still finishing the psych program and going back to work. Yes. Prayers to you and your family, Sonya. Yes, thank you, Miss Paula, for that. Um, hello, Aunt Maria, my sister Ma. That's Miss Sexy Diva down there, child. I came out, let me see why I came out here to talk to y'all about. I came out here to gossip about something, child. I got some little time. I ain't in nobody here cheering. I ain't in nobody hear it at all, honey. But Miss Maria says, Kenny, did y'all fall out when the boys to men sung ooh, not the what? Miss Maria. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna go hang out with Maria, child. I gotta go hang out with her. Girl, she's up, she be getting it in. This about to be hot girl summer and all that stuff going on too. But Miss says, do you think they about to be the only one walking around here with the I ain't about to let that happen, child. It is just not about to go down like that. It is not about to go down like that right there. Sure ain't. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. I went to my favorite store today that I always go to all the time down here. And I stopped by my store today. Ah, my sweet, I see you. I done told y'all don't come up in this joint tonight rushing me. I ain't in nobody here. Now, y'all might get some periodically, put on the pause and all that kind of stuff, but I ain't going nowhere. Miss Candy says, Maria, they made it rain on the. Who? Tony Braxton was there and she dedicated a song to Tracy. Ooh, y'all girls is getting out of hand. Wait a minute, I need y'all to calm down up in this joint. Let's see here. Yes, we got Hot Girls trip this summer. Ooh, child. Hey, my sweet be on the YouTube, the street child. Let me tell y'all that too. Miss Maria says, "Hey, Candy, I swear, one half the field house hit the floor during the countdown. I thought her performance of Unbreak My Heart was breathtaking." Ooh, child. Miss Maria says, "My sweet, hey girl, hey, how you feeling today, honey? How you feeling, girl? You better know she sent me a message, y'all. Earlier. Yes, at Maria. Mm, mm. I don't know why y'all didn't tell me nothing about the y'all didn't even ask me if I wanted to go. Miss Maria says that Candy, the boys to men sing read out. Somebody sent me something. I heard it. Oh, let me finish telling y'all what I was telling y'all. So I started at my favorite store today. And look, y'all, this young lady, she been working at this store for 5 years. And every time I go into this store, I always bust in because I got to, I make a statement or something. I don't know what I be doing. I be like, hey. They already know when I come in there. They see me, they be like, hey. And I be like, hey, y'all. They're my peoples at that store. But honey, I asked about the little young lady that was working in there, been in there for 5 years, cheer. Child, let me tell y'all, she did not card somebody, and the people took her job just like that. I said, what the fried chicken? What is going on? Child, they said it wasn't nothing they could do. She was a sweetie, too. My sweet, don't come here and start none. It won't be none. Oh, I have to keep my eyes on my sweet, y'all. My sweet, you been to the yard lately? All the girls out there on the yard. And I've been drinking my water, y'all, since I got sick with them folk down young in the Carolina. Uh-huh. My sweet. My sweet, when you gonna get up here on this panel with me? Cause I be seeing you out there on them streets, honey. I be seeing you, my sweet. My sweet, you wanna come up here on the panel with me? Miss Maria says that Candy, really, when they were here, they sang back up for Tony. It was ridiculous. They need to record it. Child. Miss Sonia says, hi, my sweet. I already let everyone know that my dad passed away Saturday. Mom, it's okay. Yes, my sweet. My sweet, I'm gonna need you to unsubscribe and then resubscribe again, girl, so you can get some stuff, child. I just be popping on, honey. I just be popping on, child. Don't y'all ask me. I must be starting to feel better because I got a little bit of energy. But child, what y'all think about this here Kenya thing, child? It's Kenya. Kenya Moore, are you okay? Kenya, child, let me tell y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to get up over here, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I really like for y'all to engage down in the chat. And for y'all over there in the bushes too. Y'all like it over here because keep coming. Get over here in this chat and engage. It's good when the people be talking and you talk back to the people. You talk back, whatever. To the people, honey. I ain't about to change nothing for nobody. One of these days, y'all gonna be like, that little thing right there's a whole food right there. She don't be caring about nothing, honey. It is what it is, child. It is. But cheering. Is Kenya okay? Gee, I like your earlier live too. Thank you, Miss Kenya. I appreciate it. Miss Sensitive says Kenya up their line when the papers are black and white. Girl, she reminded me of that folk over there on that Facebook, hun. My sweet. My sweet, I don't like when you ignore me. What? I am so sorry. Let me know the address to the funeral home and what. Let me see. Funeral home and when is the funeral, Miss Sonia? Um, Child, we love over here, child. We just be getting the chatting and talking and running our mouth by any little thing, honey. Miss Maria says, sorry, not sorry for Kenya. Baby, ain't nobody Kenya, child. $300. She gambled that baby's college money, honey. Child, $300 ain't nothing. You can go over there to the dollar store and pick up, baby. That's a woo, baby girl. Maybe she got a backup, child. I don't know, but she look good, y'all. She still look pretty good. You know, I don't know what her game plan is. Maybe she run into one of them old rich men over there on the YouTube or wherever they be, child. I'm gonna find me one of them that just want you to. They want to take you out to eat, and they ain't want nothing there. A little time. I can give somebody a little time. That's about all I can give. Maybe she over there on one of them sites, child. What y'all think? Going after the blogger because she didn't pay her spa rent. Not the spa rent, Miss Sexy Deep. Kenya said, let me tell y'all, she kind of reminded me of the LG. No. She reminded me of Hotcakes, honey. Y'all remember what Hotcakes said? Hotcakes said, she want one, I want one. She want one, I want one. That's what I said, Kenya, are you okay? She needs to get her not a sugar pappy right quick. Miss Maria, I don't know what she gonna do, honey, but you know, they already talking about she already done defaulted something of the child. She ain't paid the people, honey. So the people look a little taste of pissed off at her. And she gonna have to back that truck up. I think they said on Friday, child, and try to sell what she can sell. And what is them girls down yonder in Atlanta gonna do, child? They all sound like they are living above their means. But you know, you can get some nice homes down there in Atlanta for hardly a little taste of nothing, child. But is it really worth it? She missed her first payment, said Miss Maria. Miss Ayn says, "Mom, sweet, the funeral will be next Thursday, the 12th. I'll DM you everything." All right, Miss Sonia, Miss Ma Sweet, she's giving you what she gonna do. We need you to come on through for the crew up over here. Miss Ma Sweet, now, love and prayers. Ma Sweet says, child, I haven't been having problems with my sinus. Don't know how I don't have StreamYard, LOL. I'm gonna let you slide this time, hun. I'm gonna let you slide. Child, yeah, child. But I was like, Kenya, are you okay, baby? I don't know, child. Them folk down there in Atlanta, they just need to cut this mess out. I had my time on TV. I did what I could do. It is what it is. Did I save best as I could, honey? Am I living above my means? Yeah, but am I getting ready to drop it back down? I most certainly am, because I ain't trying to impress not they so, honey. When you start learning how to not impress nobody, child, you're going to live a much better life. Miss S. Deep says, trying to cloud chase off Brit, and she rear her ass down. Read her ass down. Kenya needs not to give it up, not to shut up. Girl, I was going to say, give it up. Not give. Miss Sexy Deep, you kind of sound like you don't feel no ways tired for Kenya. Miss Maria said she didn't feel no ways tired. I don't feel no ways tired. Like I said, they just need to stop living above their means, child. I mean, come on, people. All good things come to an end. Kenya, but you took the baby $300K. Y'all believe that? That bullshit. I don't know if she took the baby $300K or not, child. That's what she had told the people when she first came out here. She better hope and pray that girl Brit, because I think Brit is just a little taste of well, they running neck to neck. One about as bad as the other one. Could be a little clout chasing, could be a little this, could be a little that. But you better hope that girl don't be trying to press no charges, honey. You can catch some charges behind it, that porn stuff. I don't know why Kenya didn't know that. Child, I said these folk be doing the most down there. But honey, as soon as they come up off that their horse and trying to ride around in all these here fancy cars and do this and do that and impress them people down there in Atlanta that don't care nothing about them, child. They could care less. Child, people don't care about what nobody driving nowadays. I mean, if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Keep it moving, honey. By the time that Porsche get to the stoplight, you gonna be right there too, honey. That part right there. Mm-hmm. Baby, I am not ignoring you. I was trying to find out about my granddaddy. My granddaddy. Now you have my attention. Aw, my sweet. Well, I hope you heard what she said, my sweet. She gonna DM you, baby. She is gonna DM. My sweet, you know I got the when you come through here, I got that. My sweet, come on now. Miss Marie says, that's just stupid. If she had 300K, she could have easily paid the 84K and avoided all this. Well, Miss Maria, I say this right here. If she had the 300K, she put up the baby's 300K. She could have went and bought her whole building for 100K. Sometimes you got to start small. You know, found her own building down yonder in Atlanta and remodeled it the way she wanted it done. And therefore, we wouldn't be talking about this mess. But, you know, all of the shame on you, Kenya. Are you okay? You up there trying to body shame Michelle and all that. Y'all need to cut that mess out, child. Cut it out. Looks don't mean nothing in this day and time. We all gonna get old. We ain't gonna look the same. We ain't gonna stay the same. Child, flip, ladies. Kenya ain't got that Bravo money no more. And she effed that up trying to show revenge porn. Ooh, Miss Sexy Diva. I really don't know what her and Sheba Sharada. We don't hear nothing about where they're working at now, what they got going on, where they at, what they doing, and all that. That bullshit, honey. Andy Cohen he aging. We all gonna age if we continue to live long enough. Child, y'all better have took that money and went over there and said, I'm gonna put my own self into retirement and you know, live a normal, peaceful life and stop trying to be all extravaganza and all of that kind of stuff. Lord, these folks, phew, Lord, child, they supposed to be in their 40s and 50s and all that bullshit, but they ain't got nobody sense, child. It just seems like they get, where y'all come from? Where y'all from? My sweet says, I don't know how to get on panels. I am having sinus problems. Read it right, please, Miss Layton. Did she just come for my whole night? Let me read that again. I gotta make that. Let me make sure I read that right before I say what I'm gonna say. I don't know how. Let me make sure I got my neck moving too. I don't know how to get on panels. I am having sinus problems. Read it right, please, Miss Lady. L-O-It. You know what? I'm a hold that one for a minute. I ain't gonna say nothing not yet. I ain't gonna say nothing not yet. Now, hold my peace, Lord. That's what I couldn't understand why she didn't buy her own building. Just like Candy and Tar, the landlord, shaking my damn head, said Miss Sexy D. Child, with all that money. I mean, make it make sense, y'all. You can go buy your own money with all that, the millions they said Candy got. Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. That don't even sound right. And for you, my sweet, I ain't forgot about you. I got a little taste of a comeback, baby. Look at here. The pollen is about to be falling because, you know, the weather's going to be changing and all that kind of stuff. Baby, you got to learn how the rest of us do. Just roll with the punches, child. Make sure you keep some tissue with you, hon. That's all I know, too. Miss Maria says Sexy Diva trying to show out and show off. That part right there. Just shame on y'all. Well, I guess it looked like to me, y'all, the landlord about to take her down through there, and she got to learn the hard way. Maybe it'll be a lesson learned or whatever. And I don't understand. But stop that line and stop calling Michelle out of her name. She just reading what's in black and white, the court docs. If you're gonna be upset with anybody, be upset with yourself, be upset with the courts, because the judge has ruled, honey. Not Michelle didn't rule. It was the judge that did that. You coming out here calling her name. You want to be what, Miss Maria, what you call Holly today? Uh um what would that you call Holly? Showing your little paperwork. Now, baby, let that paperwork get you caught up. And she surely could have bought a small. Let me see. She could have bought a small freestanding. Yeah, that part right there. Homicide Holly. She up in here showing off her little paperwork and all that kind of stuff. Girl, you gonna mess around. Somebody gonna really slap some paperwork on you, honey. And you might not be, girl. You got a whole little girl around there that you need to be working. Stay off the net. If you cannot get yourself together and control yourself, and you want to be a public figure, then you don't want to be a public. I mean, make it make sense. Tell the good people what you want to be. You want to be out there. You want people to talk about you, but then when they put out the real paperwork, shut up. You want everybody to be quiet on the set, honey. Ain't nobody about to be quiet on the set with your crazy behind. You're starting out real crazy. The good people always say a legend that you got some stuff that ain't right or something. Miss Sonya says I couldn't watch her live. Child, she was doing the most, Miss Sonya. I said, Kenya, are you okay? Miss SD says Bravo ain't letting her back, y'all. She's spiraling out of control. Yes, Miss Maria says that she surely could have bought a small freestanding building and made it what she wanted for way less than 300K. Thank you, Miss Maria. I totally agree. I don't know what she was thinking about that. You're going to take 300K and remodel somebody else's business, and you probably didn't even get the okay from said person that owns the actual building. If you wanted that building so bad, Kenya, why you didn't make an offer to those people and you wouldn't be where you are right about now? You really wouldn't. You would not. That part right there. You be going on about your business. That building could have been something that you could have left for your daughter and all that kind of stuff. I mean, whoa. Who advised you, honey? Where your people was at? Lord, she ain't had no kind of nobody to lead her in the right direction. They led her down a rabbit hole. Thank you, Miss Maria. They sure led her right on straight down that rabbit hole, shoe. I keep telling the good people, everybody grin in your face ain't what meant my sweet hold them hold. Girl, I cannot with you. Everybody grin in your face, they don't like you, sweetheart. They do not, child. But I don't know if she's gonna ever get another gig or what she gonna get on TV, y'all. None of these people, they have to realize this is a short term. It's never gonna last forever. Miss Maria, I meant to tell you, honey, where was I at the other day? I walked into somewhere. Where was I at? Miss Maria, why come they were looking at the Young and the Restless? I saw Nicholas Newman. I said, Lord, Nick just like his daddy, Miss Maria. He don't look like he aged not Nate. I said, wait a daggone minute. Soap operas are still coming on in 2026, y'all. Now, see, that's the show that Kenya and them should have jumped on, honey. If they want to do something, child, I cannot. Thank you, Miss Maria. Says Steve says could have brought her some land and built her own building. Slow hold that part right there. Miss Maria said, yes, ma'am, child. Now that right there, I'm telling y'all, that right there, don't y'all talk about me. I'm bouncing all over the place. It is what it is. Child, but that right there is what you call TV. These folk have been up here for forever. Ever, honey. Nick and Victoria, just like the daddy Victor, child. They don't age not. They taste, honey. That was the first. I said, wait a daggone minute, what? Child, I had to sit down, child. I said, not the young and the restless, honey. Y'all people can pay that cable, child, and all that kind of stuff. I ain't about to be doing all that. Give me some young and the restless and basic. Y'all remember we used to get basic cable for what? 1995 or something like that. Child, now they tax this, they tax that. They gonna tax me in a few minutes. Ooh, child, they gonna mess around and be taxing me in a few minutes. I said, my goodness gracious. But yeah, them the kind of shows that Kenya and them should have got on, but unfortunately they're not up there, child. I don't know if they ever get up there. I don't see how that's gonna happen. Child, them folk up there, they unalive them, they bring them back, they unalive them, bring them right back, child. I don't know. But, they ain't on them kind of shows and all that kind of stuff. So I guess maybe they're going to argue with each other or something, child. I don't know, people. I don't know what they're going to do. But Kenya, stop trying to bash that lady. Stop trying to body shame her and all of that kind of stuff. Baby, do y'all think Kenya thinks she don't have no flaws about herself? Honey, if you would not have been going to get the uplifts and the tucky tucks and the tighty tights and all of that kind of stuff, baby. Now you're probably wishing you would have had that money too. Right about now, child. Times is hard. And gee, you need to be an actress to be on the okay, Miss Maria. My sweet says, I'm glad she is gone. She can come with me to get a job at Five Guys. See, now why you got to bring up Five Guys? Why you coming for my neck this afternoon, my sweet? Why you got to throw Five Guys in when I already done told you I've been sick, my stomach ain't been feeling good and since last Friday. Now you want to talk about Five Guys. I can't eat no Five Guys right about now. Whatever Michelle is, she ain't out of work and being sued. Well, come on through with the truth. Yeah, sure, they're trying to body shame that lady and make her feel bad about herself. I said, Lord. When I tell you, y'all, our black women today, our black women always seem like they just try to tear each other down instead of trying to uplift and do anything that they can to help you, child. They try to embarrass you and whatever, child. I don't know what they be trying to do, but do what you do, honey. What you want, baby? I got it. Child, maybe one day they realize all that. I don't know, children. I don't know. Calling her an animal. And see, calling her an animal, Kenya been nasty work. Sure have been nasty, Miss Sexy Diva. Now somebody get the ring in her neck, she better not get the crime. I know that. Let's see here. Hey, my thoughts, my mom. Hey, girl, hey. I did not get notice again that you came back. Baby, I just popped on up here, child. Miss Maria, I've been trying to work on that. Let me tell y'all how I ended up here. I was trying to, when I had to go get, see, this like I'm on like new devices, y'all. You got to make sure this email matching with that email and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? So that's how I really ended up live. Because I'm trying to get Miss Maria picture to upload. And something is not coinciding or something. I don't know. And Miss Paula, she said that part. Miss Maria says, it's the crabs in a bucket syndrome. Yes. My thought says, hey, G, chat and Sister Maz. Hey, beautiful, welcome. Don't hold it against me, my thoughts. I just be popping on up here sometime, girl. I'm trying to make up for lost times, not feeling well and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to be trying to get them in, y'all. Get on up in here. Like I said, the YouTube streets is a little, child, they're a little all over the place, resurfacing. Anytime you resurface Ariane Coleslaw, did I just say coleslaw? Y'all know I ain't want nobody coleslaw. Y'all told me it might be that pork that I ate, but I really think it might. I did go buy some coleslaw the other day to eat with my stuff, y'all. I think it was a combination of both. How about that? But yeah, child, Anytime the YouTube streets get to resurfacing, Ariana Coleslaw, the bird, child, y'all know it's a hot mess out here. So I said, you know what? We just gonna pop on and do what we can do, child. It is what it is. We're gonna talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, share some things, pray, encourage. There's lots of stuff we can do. Miss Maria says, I'm allergic to shellfish. Miss Sain says, hi, my thoughts. Miss Candy says, hey, my thoughts. My thoughts, Miss Candy got a new job, just in case you didn't hear, honey. So shout out to her. My thoughts says, I wish I had a bucket of blue crabs right now. Girl, long as it ain't no daggone, you can count me out with them lemon lobster tails, honey. Ooh, I just felt sick again. Every time I think about, and I love me some good old lobster tail, y'all. But that lobster tail, that girl, I had to go back over there to that store and let that girl know, baby, you were trying to take a girl out. All she could say was, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. What they, girl, I should have took that daggone crab lobster tail back over there and told them I demand a refund. Y'all trying to kill me. Child, that's why I be cautious with what I be eating and stuff. My thought says, hey, Sonya, hey, lady. My thought says, hey, Candy, hey, I have missed you in the chat. Yes, that's what she been doing. Don't y'all rush me. Hold on. I told Miss Candy today, I was wondering where she was at. I be noticing. Y'all think I don't be paying attention? I be paying attention. My Miss Candy says, I missed you too, my thoughts. I heard you say you were from Vegas. We would have to hook up. Oh, I need to hurry up and hit the lottery. My thought says, congrats, Candy. Child, I need to hit the lottery so I can retire, child, so I can just go meet up with all y'all, child. It's gonna be a time to be had, honey, when I get through down in there. That was, let me see. My thought says that was one of our chat friends. I am a Florida gal. She's a Florida gal, Miss Candy. She's a Florida gal. My thoughts. Why come they done got quiet on the set with Justice for Tyrone? My thought they done got quiet on the set for me, hon. Miss Maria says, Hot Girl Summer Senior Edition trip to Vegas. Woo! Is Mel got them shorts back out there on the runway? Mel got another TikTok coming up soon, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, right, Miss Maria? I think it's Miss Maria. You said Mel's got another TikTok coming. My thought says, "My sweet, I heard your man is gonna be out soon. What do you say?" She probably gonna be glad because that way she can keep all her eyes on him, honey. I heard somebody say, "Ooh, wait a minute, hold up." That was I don't know where my sweetie is, but I gotta say this, y'all. That was she said she was Diddy girlfriend, and she told the good people he was gonna be getting out in 2 months. I don't know if my sweet know anything about that lady or not, but I just seen her on the tour a few minutes ago, and she was saying that's her man. So he got a lot of women, y'all. Oh my goodness. Miss Candace says, I can't do Florida. Distance is, what is that? Unsufferable. When Sab shorts come back out, I'm getting air color. Ooh, okay. I'm getting me a couple color too, because I ain't trying to go get no BBL, child. The TikTok was earlier today, 4 to 12. Oh, did y'all catch the TikTok? Y'all get anything? My thought says we have been trying to give him away. No one wants him. My thoughts, who you talking about? Diddy? Don't say that too loud, because I don't want my sweet to get upset. She been coming for me a little bit this afternoon. I've been letting her slide and get on way. I have to catch her off guard. You know, she be waiting on a clap back from me, but I ain't really gave it to her tonight. I'm just letting her do her thing, hun. Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says, my thoughts, the Gators probably won't hear. Ooh, not the Gators. Oh my goodness. Mm. Ma Sweet, where are you? Can you please give us an update and let us know who's the real woman in Diddy's life? Because I don't like what that lady said. She said that was her man. I don't know if you know that. I ain't even trying to call that lady name because I don't want you to be out here on the YouTube streets without us and you know, rah for, you know, your man, not your man, maybe your man, somebody, man. I don't know who man it is, child. I done lost track. But I thought he was supposed to be having an appeal coming up pretty soon here. What y'all thinking about? You know, we still justice for Romika. Y'all can put some pink hearts down in the chat for Romika. We got court tomorrow. What y'all thinking? What y'all good people thinking out here about this situation? I don't even I don't really think I don't think that the people wasted their time nor their money to get her locked up and then to let her out. No, you unalive somebody. No, I'm a Saint says I'm still trying to catch up on Melody's Patreon. I'm 3 days behind on her videos. Wow. Miss Candace says my thoughts. I hear he is depriving folks of their HIV medication and taking funding away. Whoa. Mm. Thank you, Miss Maria, for Justice for Romika. Yes, y'all. What y'all thinking about this here court is tomorrow, y'all. My sweet says, my thoughts, I've been told you. Ooh, see there? I told you my thought. I try to warn you. You don't be listening to me. Uh-oh. My sweet says, my thoughts, I've been told you that, but you guys won't believe me. Well, my sweet, I don't know. I hope you didn't hear that other lady that was saying that that's her man. Did you hear that today? She came out, my sweet. What you think about that? I was like, God knows he. Woo, you get a man, you get a man, you get a man, you get a man. Is that what did it saying? Child. Miss Maria says, Sonya, I've been hearing Mel's content is fire. Mm. I'm sure it is. I don't want nobody disclosing nothing. I don't want nobody getting sued or none of that kind of stuff. You know, that has to be challenging, you know, to have a Patreon because y'all know the lurkers and the haters is out there hating and all that kind of stuff. But trust and believe. Miss Cannon says that Maria, she said it is. Miss Trust and Believe somebody's lurking in the bushes. They want to tell something so bad. They probably can't. Ooh, child, it's tearing them all to pieces just to hold it in. But if you come out here on the YouTube or streets disclosing some stuff, honey, you're about to get it. You're gonna get God. That's it. That's all. You was warned before you even signed up. I wished I could have called that. What was it, $11.99? What are you talking about? That woman just talking. Who is she anyway? My sweet, I don't know, but I just heard. I'm sure I ain't the only person that heard that lady said that Diddy is her man, and he was getting out in a couple of months. That's how I found out. You always don't never tell us nothing. Miss Saint says, "Is it at Maria?" I'm listening to every word. I'm listening to every word. Oh, she said it is. It is at Maria. She says she's listening to every word. Hopefully, maybe she'll give us another opportunity to sign up for that. You know, that their price, child. Miss, excuse me, Miss Maria says haters is gonna hate. Miss Candace says CC have been talking about it. Not sure if M know it or not. Oh my God. See what I'm talking about, y'all? See what I'm talking about? That bullshit. I said I ain't gonna be cut. Lord have mercy, Jesus. See, I'm not above saying that content is slim to none. I'm not above that. Y'all know I be popping out here talking about some child. It's dry on the YouTube the streets, child. What we gonna talk about today, child? You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean it is. You know, and it's kind of hard to find something that kind of like that show that we all was gravitated to, and we all knew the people, and we all did this, and we all did that. So you know, prayers and hopefully you know something else will pop out that's interesting. But until then, it is what it is, child. I don't. I just be popping out. Hey, yeah, clicks and views or whatever. I don't worry about that either, child. It is what it is. But why y'all down in here? Hit that daggone like button. Hit that like button. Hit the like button though. You got to keep me up in there now. You got to hit the like button. Engage, share. Y'all got to do all of that now when we pop up here now. Uh, Ms. Maria says they can the F around and find the fuck out. Ooh, child. My thought says that Maria, there will be haters to the end of time. You have to ignore the hell out of some. That part right there, Miss Maria says my thoughts and sue the hell out of the rest. Ooh, child. My thought says, gee, I said, call me. I have an idea for you. Okay, my thoughts, I will. Miss Sonia says I only heard them talking about her two interviews on YouTube, one with the lady and one on the news for Black History. Mm, mm. Miss Candy says there is content. G. There is politics. This Cray War. Row up Potomac is good. The reunion got spicy last night. Okay. Traders was really good this season. Okay. It must be hot enough in our chat to keep the bush campers looking. Yes, my thoughts. They come over here. You know, who cares? But lots of time, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I be working, y'all. I be working. And a lot of time I really don't catch TV like that, not unless I can't sleep. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit better, child. But I still pop on. You know, y'all can lead our follow or whatever, child. It doesn't matter, child. I just get up here to tell y'all the truth, check on y'all, see how y'all doing, make sure y'all are all right. But at the same time, you still have to, you know, get the people to like, share, subscribe, and you know, all of that to stay up in the algorithm. So, you know, God's got the last say, you know. I ain't but one person. I can do what I can do. There's clap, clapoose foolishness for real content. Not clapoose. Who in the world? You ain't trying to say papoose, is you? Masui says she must be a side piece anyway. I got the money and assets. Ooh, sure. I don't know what she. Masui, don't come over here asking me. Child. I don't know who that chickadee was. Child. I just needed to make sure that you knew that you know there was another other out here. That part right there. But I'm gonna try to slow down a little bit and then try to get back into you know looking at TV and stuff. Sometimes that stuff just take a lot out of me and stuff. I don't know. Other on my mind. It must not be hot enough in our. Oh, I read that. Martha Shadeja Green. Who the piece is Shadeja Green? The fellowship here is what keeps me coming back. You all are great ladies. You are amazing too, Miss Candy. Child, I feel like we done sat down at a Sunday dinner or something, child. Uh, uh, oh yeah, but Miss Maria funny. Homicide Holly, y'all. What y'all think? I know they're gonna lock her back up tomorrow, child. They're gonna take her back down through there, child. She going back down through there, child. Like I said today earlier, I just need them. Shadeja Green is a boxer. Yeah, I saw that. Looking to fight Clarence. Miss Sonya says yes. I love it. Love all of y'all. We love you more, Miss Sonya. I saw that Miss Maria. You know what, Miss Maria, funny y'all. But I can't bring the picture up. I got the. I'm working on it. Um, I told Miss Maria they look like twins, y'all. They look like they look like sisters. I finna say brothers and sisters. They look like twins though. I cannot. My thought says I forgot to let everyone know that my son won MVP of his basketball league on Saturday. Yes, come on through, internet nephew. Yes. Shout out to him, child. Shout out. Y'all put some congrats down in the chat for the internet nephew. Tell him to keep on going, keep on going. Um, y'all, I need y'all to pray for my baby. Um, it can be really, really stressful, when you're in the military and stuff, going from all over to all over, different atmospheres, different people, and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of people may not understand military, but military takes a lot on the mind, body, and soul, and all of that. So I just ask everybody, I love y'all, to pray for your internet nephew. Like I said, military is no joke. Some people don't understand, but it's a lot. Hold on. So yeah, being on the go, moving, and all that kind of stuff. It is a lot. It do be a lot. Sometimes he be going away from his daughter and all that kind of stuff, and it just takes a toll. So I just ask y'all to keep my son in y'all prayers. He was out in Maine. I talked with him this afternoon. He's on his way back in to VA right now. It's just a lot of the brain. Just it's just a lot. And I have worked around military people, and I just pray. Sometimes people just don't talk about things because they don't want to worry people. I'm that type of person too, because I feel like everybody got something that they're going through. But people don't really realize that a listening ear can actually save somebody's life. It really can. And I have worked, like I said, worked with a lot of military people, and just to see the people going through, and the things that you hear that they go through in the military and all of this kind of stuff, it just be a lot, and it can become overwhelming. And it's okay to sometimes always take time out to just shut it all down. When I say shut it all down, just shut it all down and just take time out to just enjoy yourself. And that's what I was telling him tonight. You know, your health, your mental is more important than anything in the world. You know, he has been deployed several times and all of that kind of stuff. And maybe there's some things he talk about, maybe there's some things that he don't share and stuff like that. But he should be on the plane right about now. He's been out there for a minute. He missed his baby's birthday. I told y'all a little Miss Riley was 9, just recently turned 9 last month. And he missed that. That's his little buddy, y'all. That's my baby little buddy, child. He go above and beyond for that one right there. Praying for all of our soldiers. Thank you, Miss Candy. My thought says Orange know how devastating it is to families. That's why his kids are at home safe. Yes. Um, Miss Candy says my brother toured in Afghanistan and Iraq. My mom kept a candle lit in the window until he came home. Yes, absolutely. He's been traveling all over the world and all that kind of stuff, but I was just telling him tonight, maybe, you just might just need to, kind of stay local for just a little taste. And, but he wanted set, we all want it set up so that our kids don't have to, work as hard as we did or whatever, child, or a little thing more, we want better. But we always got to make our mental health important. That's very important. So, hopefully, he was listening and all of that kind of stuff. And like I said, I know, he does it for his family. He has that one little Riley, honey. That's the one says she's gonna be a doctor, y'all. With her little 9-year-old self. So I told him, he said she don't even know he coming home. He said he won't see her until in the morning she get ready to go to school. I said, she gonna be like when she wake up in the morning, Daddy. That little thing, boy, she be loving him to death, child. That's his buddy, child. When he get home, she knows she gonna be traveling and everything else, child. They hits the highway, honey. She gets in that back seat, put her little headphones on, her seatbelt on, child, and she just riding, child. I'm with my daddy, child. That's all she gonna say, with my daddy. So, um, I'm excited that he's, coming back on in. And, I told him, everybody needs to go talk to people. There's nothing wrong with talking to people. You got to do what you got to do, child, with all of this here traveling and all that kind of stuff. Shit. Put it on the line, get your stuff documented and everything you need to get done, child, but make yourself number one priority. Miss Maria says, I thank all servicemen and women, their families, for their service and sacrifice. Yes, it do be a sacrifice. My thought says, I am praying for our troops. Psalms 91 daily. Absolutely. When I worked over there, child, it'll take a lot on people just working there, not even ever been in the military or nothing like that, to know that people are unaliving themselves, seeing people come through on this high, powerful medication that they have been put on. Now they seem like they can't get up off of it. I mean, it does a lot, child. I be praying, child. Hopefully he can hang on up in there a few more years, child. I think he got about 5 more years, I think, BD 20. So, hopefully, with the grace of God, he can come on and, do what he got to do. I thought it's a shame we can't say thank you for your service to our nation's leader. He never served. Ms. Candace says all vets should be required to see a therapist during active duty and afterwards. What they are exposed to in war is life changing. Yes, absolutely. It most certainly is. And it takes a lot out of you too. Yes, Miss Candy, I tell them that all the time. Go see your therapist. Go get your therapist, and shoot. I know he ain't no baby no more, y'all. But I be like, boy, your mama shut it all down. I'll be coming with you to your doctor's appointment. I know I gotta let it wife. I know. Don't y'all be coming up in here on me like that, child. Mm-mm. But shoot, that's my baby. I burn that highway down with the quickness. Baby, give your mama the location. I promise you, me and Wade's gonna get there with the quickness. But that orange man, they need to go ahead and get this clown up out of here. He's doing too much, child. I thought says so that tariff money should be sent to the mothers and fathers. Some of that terrorist money should be sent to the mothers and fathers of every soldier until they return. Absolutely, my thoughts. Absolutely. But I'm sure there's a lot of people that probably want to join the military, but are afraid to join the military, and it's just really bad, child. It's even heartbreaking to know that your child is not going to be coming home, or your child is taking himself out, or some of that sort. Some of the people that join the military, y'all, when I say they be going down through their child, they really be going through their, trying to leave home, want to be grown. Hey, some people don't have a choice but to join the military just to basically survive, in this world. And it be tough out there. It really do be tough out there. But like I said, a listening ear, y'all, a listening ear can save people's life. And like I said, sometimes you may have to give that little boost to say, hey, I'm here if you need me to talk to you. I'm here. If you need to talk to somebody, I'm here, buddy. My thought says a lot of them enlist to pay for education. Yes. Ms. Kennedy said, did Congress meet today? Didn't hear anything about it. Their meeting. My thought says, I am not sure. I didn't hear nothing about that. But yeah, y'all. So prayers up to all the people that have loved ones that's in the military. It's not easy, y'all. It's not an easy job. It takes a lot out of them. I hate to say it this way, but some make it and some don't, y'all. That's just the honest truth. But yeah. But y'all didn't let me know how y'all thought this here court gonna go tomorrow, child. Y'all can go ahead and prepare yourself. The internet street gonna be crazy tomorrow, y'all. Mad freaking crazy. As for me, I just want Holly's people and all them people over there to get quiet on the set. Just shut it up. Leave it alone. Congress better grow their spines. They better grow something, honey. That's what they need right about now. Child, this man is a whole daggone felony. He need to get on up out of there. I still keep, God, no, Emmett Till. That guy, what the dogs mauled him and his mom. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you have a soldier in your family, call them and send them letters. If they are deployed, it makes a difference. Absolutely. Sometimes, y'all, we get so caught up in our own stuff, and I just wish families could get back to being like they used to. Ms. Maria says, it is my understanding that only an act of Congress can declare war, not the POTUS. My thought says that was so sad. There was an officer years ago that would get his canine an ice cream cone for biting people during the chase. Wow, that is crazy. That's what the law says, but he seems to be above the law. I ain't never seen a president like this one in all my life, y'all. Never ever seen a president like this. Am I going in and out now? Not my president, Miss Sonya said. Miss Maria says, Candace says, Maria, he started a war, but does not feel like there is a sense of urgency for Congress to act. Mike Johnson sent everyone home so they could not vote to stop the orange man. Wow, that is crazy. Man, something has got to be done. Do y'all know that if Barack Obama, that's my president, y'all, he's still my president. If he would have did just a little tad bit of half of the stuff that this bullshitty crazy orange man is doing, child, what would they have done? They would have been to throw these black hands up out of there. Y'all know they would have been and got rid of him. Ms. Maria says, gee, yes, you keep going in and out. Am I better now? Am I going in and out now? Y'all let me know. Let me know. But yes, Miss Candy. Remember, he my president too, honey. 1 o'clock, my sweet. 1 o'clock. Obama is my president. Yes, you know, I know it was a lot, child, but let me tell y'all, I was really hoping and praying that Michelle was gonna take the baton and run with it, child. Girl, we would have been there. Child, I was hoping that she was gonna take that daggone and run with it, honey. Ooh, child, we had a daughters. I took Hillary Clinton as the vice president, y'all. What y'all think? I think they would have did pretty good. Way better than what this clown is doing. And where's my check at? Has any other people got their $2,000 yet, child? I ain't even filed my tax. Y'all think they waiting for us to file our taxes before we get our money? Is that what it is? I ain't gonna get nothing. I ain't about to get not 1/4, honey. But that's all right. God is my provider. Let's see if I missed something. Yeah, this dude right here is a whole daggone got Fed charges and stuff. He's still up in there, y'all. We have to keep pressing them to release those Epstein's files. This is a ploy not to go to jail. Miss Maria says it's still possible Kamala will run again. Candy says, if you are from Texas, I hope Jasmine gets your votes tomorrow. Yes, absolutely, y'all. Get out there and vote, y'all. And that's what we have to do, y'all. We want a difference. We got to get out there and make a difference. My thoughts is that is the game. Yeah, we got to get out there, pressure way on out there, child. The weather's getting a little bit better, child. There should be no reason for the people not to get out there and vote. Your vote counts, y'all. Come on, y'all. We gotta get him out of here. Oh my God, child. Lord have mercy. He wouldn't have been in there anyway if he wouldn't have stole the daggone votes and all that stuff he would do. Oh Lord. Maria says, I wish I could vote for Jasmine. Yeah. Well, for the people that can vote, get out there. Get out there and make a difference, y'all. You want a difference? Get out there. Hit the streets, y'all. Yeah, that's what people got to do. But y'all know what? It's been so much unaliving of our own kind, and it's just getting brushed up under the rug like we don't even matter and stuff. Y'all, cut this mess out. What they say, Friday, put that gun down, you get to fight another day. Y'all process that. Put that gun down, you get to fight another day. You hear what he's saying? If you use that gun, you might not get to fight another day. But if you use your fist like people used to fight, you get to fight another day. They ain't finna unalive you with they, well, be careful in Texas in crowds. A prayers for the ones that lost their life to that nuthead. Yes. Miss Maria says, I've come to believe that every accusation made by the GOP is a confession. Yep. GOP is a confession. Yep, absolutely. But yeah, our own kind, we gotta stop this, y'all. God knows. That's one reason why I don't really be liking to look at TV. I get so tired of seeing that stuff about our own people being taken out by each other. Don't even care. And now it's like in the early 20s, mid 20s. It's ridiculous at this point. When is enough is enough. And then when we get taken out by the clear people, you expect them to do something? Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Another one gone. That's all they saying. My thoughts is, Maria, it seemed like the grand old party is not the grand after all. Jesus, please right this wrong. Yes, Lord. Only he can do it. And he gonna fix it, y'all. He's gonna fix it. Y'all know God don't work on our time. But he's gonna come through just in time. That part right there. Child. But yeah, he got to get up out of here. He's done did us a plenty. And you know, he go home there every night and sit there and laugh at and grin at the people and say, what they gonna do to me? What they gonna do? I'm the president. What they gonna do? Child. Bill Clinton, they took him down through there. Barack, they were trying to take him down through there. I think they need Nancy Pelosi. What is that lady name? Nancy Pelosi. Child. They better get Nancy on back up in there, hun. I know Nancy be like, look at this bullshit going on in the world today. Look at that. I said I ain't gonna say no bad word. That's what I said. I said I wasn't gonna say. I won't gonna say a bad word. They want people to go to sleep so bad. Our top dogs says Florida is where woke comes to pass away. We're not going back to sleep. And look how they did Tyrone. Pushed it up under the rug like nothing ever happened. Man, that is crazy, y'all. No cameras, no nothing can tell the story. Nobody. Y'all, come, y'all know something is wrong with this. There's something wrong with this whole entire picture right there. It's sad. It really is. Mm, child. But child, I done been out here with y'all a little over an hour, child. I have enjoyed y'all. Let me see what else y'all got to say before I get up off of here. Florida's housing market is crashing. Foreclosures are up and rent is ridiculous. Mm, rent is ridiculous everywhere. What about the raises for the people? Miss Maria says Nancy done gave her youth. She's tired. Plus, she has to take care of her husband after that attack. Wow. My thought says there are cameras out there. That's why Lulu was so worried about what they called. I bet you she was. Justice for Ramika, Miss Maria, Miss Candace says, did y'all talk about Drew finally can divorce Ralph and she can out she came out on top? Yes, I heard about that. So my thought says until tomorrow, good night. Good night, my thoughts. Uh, yeah, I'm so glad that she's able to do that. So where's Ralph located? Yes, my thoughts. She says justice for the troops. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate y'all so much. But yes, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm see y'all tomorrow about 1 o'clock. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the live. Greatly appreciate it. Y'all, please make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button. If you are catching this on the replay, hello and welcome. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. I will catch you all on the next one. Love y'all, and y'all can't do nothing about it. Bye.